Welcome to 50 Nights of Fright. I'm Tommy, joined again with
Christian.
All right, today we're talking about Pumpkinhead. Now,
yes.
Pumpkinhead, I think, is pretty great because it was made on such a low
Oh,
budget.
yeah, absolutely. That is, everything about it is just absolutely it just has that very, I don't know how to describe the kind of feel that it has.
Very made for TV vibes,
Right, okay.
and like the color, because the way that they did the lights, because it was made on a shoestring budget, this is like a great primer for anyone that wants to make a horror movie. It can kind of, give them something to say, oh, okay, well, they did it this way with this much money. I'll try to match that.
Right, and a lot of films, when it comes to like low budget, that really gets you experimental with like tons of things, and sometimes that's just, oh, it's the most amazing thing that you've ever seen, and then when you realize that it was such like a low budget, you're like, huh?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, it was very, I think, well made for what little, money that they had. You had to rely a lot on shadow and the way that they would light things just to kind of make up for, oh, well, we can't really do a whole lot with the full Pumpkinhead suit, but let's go ahead and, throw in a couple of flashes here and there where you get an idea on how he looks, and a lot of those like close-up bits, where he was getting face-to-face with people, I think really builds on his,
Speaking of Pumpkinhead, just the actual design,
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like it fits.
Okay.
It's kind of like more of a, is this straight up just like an alien for lack for better words?
Yeah, I can kind of see that. Very lanky, thin, very tall.
Very xenomorph.
Yes.
Kind of like, which one came out first?
Alien would have come out long before this.
Okay, so that could be a whole like, oh, we want to capture that.
Yeah.
And so there's that slim chance.
Mm.
But at the very end of it, where
Ed Hardy
is like his face is pretty much morphing onto Pumpkinhead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's where it starts getting more of like, okay, this is where I kind of expected it to kind of be initially.
I think that's why I like the mythos of Pumpkinhead, especially in this first one. It's like you are making a deal with the devil in a way that you're corrupting yourself by letting it do evil deeds for you. And so you can see Ed Hardy turning into the monster because he's allowing this to happen. Sure, it's a terrible tragedy. I mean, the man was a great dad. He loved his son, and any dad would probably do the same, but...
but just, and it's the immediate regret shortly after, because just having that connection to Pumpkinhead and like seeing everything happen through Pumpkinhead itself.
Yes, yeah.
So that's another thing that Ed Hardy has to deal with in the film, and that really just builds on his character as a whole.
Now, what about the hag, the witch that he makes the deal with?
That old woman scares the piss out of me.
I don't know, is piss a swear? Because
we're about to find out.
Yeah, we're about to find out. Yeah, so that old lady scares the piss out of me. that kid just completely encapsulated the whole vibe of that lady. And when Ed Hardy goes into her cabin to kind of make the deal, like say, hey, summon Pumpkinhead for me. I want to do this. She definitely will scare the piss out of me as well. What did you think of her? Would you have?
I would absolutely agree on like every word. Just like she's very unsettling. Oh my lord.
Yeah, it was very like.
But I mean, that's a good thing for what she's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And
a bog,
God
a
knows
bog witch.
How long has she been doing this kind of stuff? How long has maybe because she has this thing with Pumpkinhead is why she's a bit more grotesque and a bit more just all of that.
Well,
I don't know much on Pumpkinhead mythos or just any of this as a whole, so I could just be just word vomit. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah. Like many horror movie sequels, they just get progressively weirder. I recommend the first Pumpkinhead to everybody. Second one, to a few people. But after that, you can
Kind of
stop.
just downhill.
It's just like the Hellraiser films. You can stop after 2. Just, yeah. Actually, Hellraiser 4 is pretty good too. If you were to say, give a rating to Pumpkinhead, what kind of rating would you look? I mean, on a scale of, I don't know, 1 to 10.
I would probably, only because of the whole Pumpkinhead design. That just kind of takes it down a little bit. I would say probably 9.
A 9?
9. Definitely a great movie. Definitely that good old cult classic, I would say.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Do you think it falls in line with some of the other films made for this list? Does it kind of stand out as one of those cult classics? Does it belong on this list? Is it a important film in the lexicon of horror?
I would definitely say so, especially with it being like doing low budget and doing low budget rights. Now I know like several other movies on this list are kind of that low budget as well, and so it's also competing with those.
Yes, but that is why Pumpkinhead stands head and shoulders above the rest. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of 50 Nights of Fright. That was Pumpkinhead, that was Christian. Be sure to tune in tomorrow where we are discussing Child's Play.